was just actually talking to a mom this week whose son was diagnosed at 19. He's now 23. And he's struggled most of his life. He was diagnosed with ODD. He was diagnosed with, which is oppositional defiant disorder. He was diagnosed with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. He was diagnosed with ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. He was diagnosed with anxiety disorder. And I'm not sure if I'm forgetting one more, but I know those four for sure. And he was put through treatments that were specific for these different diagnoses. Most of them included medication. And of course, he wasn't responding to any one of these well. And instead of questioning whether this was the right diagnosis, they were questioning whether it was the right medication. And so what they were doing was changing the medications and the medication dosages, but they weren't really looking at all of these things. Well, maybe it's not one of these, and we're talking about something that really captures all of it. And this is really, unfortunately, the story of a lot of adults that come today to, young, older teens, young adults, and adults that are seeking an answer to things that they've noticed themselves or their family members have noticed have been struggles for them for their entire life, and they just haven't had the right answers. And so it's crucial to get a good diagnosis. This individual himself, his mom was saying that when he actually got the diagnosis and read what it meant for him, it was the first time that he felt understood. He looked at his mom and said, this explains why I've been having so many difficulties all these years. And his mom felt terrible because she was saying, like, I would have done things differently. I would have, so many times I felt he was doing things on purpose. And it was purposeful, and it wasn't. He just didn't have the skill set. And had we understood that, we would have been able to help him develop that skill set.